Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and Journey into Thunder. If you're new to the channel, this is where I talk all things Thor. And in today's video, I thought it would be best to talk about my top 10 favourite covers of all of the Thor, of my Thor collection. So let's come on this journey with me and I'll show you some of my books. So first of all, it was a really lovely experience. I've got over 700 Thor books, whether that be the original kind of Mighty Thor titles or Journey into Mystery, God of Thunder, and so many of those, should we say, main Thor books. But there's also, or Thor collections. So there's also a lot of non-Thor books, where Thor appears on the front cover. So and those are going to be featuring as well, and because there's some absolutely stunning copies on there as well. So I'd like to share some of those. But I had a big stack over. Even though this is kind of a bit of a top 10, I've actually got probably over 20 or 30 books, which I just couldn't choose from. So I've definitely got a top 10, but I also picked some of the should we say, the best reserves. So let's get into it. Let's have a look at what I've picked out. So starting off, we have something from 2003. Cover artist is Ray Lai and Ben Lai. So two must have collaborated to complete this. I thought this is a really cool one of Heimdall. So obviously on the Mighty Thor title, this is but Heimdall on the front here. This is issue number 62 of the Dan Jurgens run, or the Jurgens run. Haven't got to reading this yet because I'm still working my way through completing the run. But I thought this was a really cool cover. Picked this up for $1, so I thought this was great. Next, we have Thor #1 from this Straczynski run, created in 2007, and the cover artist is Oliver Coipel. Hopefully I pronounced that well. Oliver Coipel. Next, we have an Artgerm variant, the Mighty Thor from 2018. I think this is a really cool one. I picked this up very recently, actually, for only £1.50. £1.50, so it could be probably $2. So I thought that was quite a good pickup. Next, we have a Russell Dauterman, or Dalterman, however you want to pronounce it, cover. This is the Mighty Thor #1, I believe. Again, this is the one where Jane Foster gets cancer, but super important run. I've heard a lot of good things about it. This is probably one of the ones which is going to be next on my reading list. This is from 2015. Cover artist Russell Dauterman. Again, Russell Dauterman. This is issue #1 of Mighty Thor from 2014, with Jane Foster becoming Thor on the front. Pretty cool. I really like this one. I've got this in a 9.8 as well, and I think it's the 4th print, blue one, but this is a really cool one for me. Now, going a bit older, this is issue number 251 from the Mighty Thor Volume 1, from 1976. Now, this is a bit controversial, this one. I was trying to work out and trying to read who the cover artist was, and lots of sources say it's Jack Kirby, and then but the actual internal artwork is done by John Buscema. So I'd love to know. I look back. I thought I could compare it to the 150, which is where Hela appears on the front as well, because this is a bit of a homage, and that was Jack Kirby. So if you do know, there are definitely conflicting sources. I'd love to find out. It doesn't say in the internal, but in the internal in the inside of the cover, it doesn't say who the cover artist is, but it does say that John Buscema is the internal artwork. But love to find out if you guys know. Super key significance of this one, I'm sure you guys already know, but this is where Captain America picks up Mjolnir for the first time. Super cool cover from 1987, artwork by Ron Friends. Cool one. Another issue number, what's this, 321? I really love this. I think it could be because it's in Mylar, could be because it's got some animals on the front, but I thought this was really cool. From 1982 by Alan Cooperberg. Hope I pronounced that correctly. But I thought this was a really nice one. Couldn't have done a roundup without doing annuals. So, there's a lot of cool covers in the annuals. This is probably one of my favourites. This is from 1977 with John Buscema again. Issue number 6. This is pretty cool. And then Mighty Thor number 274. There we go. Pretty cool. By John Buscema again, created in 1978. Absolutely love this cover. Thor's awesome on it. And the final kind of, should we say, of the runners-up list. This is issue number 306. I think this is the origin appearance or origin of Firelord. I think this is pretty cool, from 1981. Cover artist is Kevin Pollard. Now, the bit that you guys have all been waiting for, the top 10 of my Thor covers. As you'll see in a moment, some of these are non-Thor, i.e. non-Thor titles, should I say. But they're all super cool. Some of them are a lot older, as you can imagine. There's a couple of very key artists featuring here, but some very iconic covers. So let's get into it. Here we are with number 10. This is issue number 222 from the Mighty Thor run. Gil Kane from 1974. One of my absolute favourites with Hercules on here. I love I just love everything about this one. This is probably one of those issues where I want to find the best possible copy ever. I absolutely love this issue, this cover. But this is my number 10. Number 9, Mighty Thor 131, issue number 131 from 1966, and the cover artist is Jack Kirby. You might hear Jack Kirby quite a lot in this, but this is a really cool one. Issue number 158, Mighty Thor. Again, Jack Kirby from 1968. Colours on this are unreal. Triple Thor or Quad Thor, however you want to call it. But this is a super cool copy. Love this one. Love this issue. From 1968, another Jack Kirby, Mighty Thor number 160 with Galactus on the front. This is another absolute classic. This is number 6. Number 6. Oh, this is number 7. Sorry, number 7. Number 6, Thor, not Thor, or Thordis, as known in the book. And this is What If number 10. I've absolutely loved this cover. I've got 2 issues, one in a 9.4, 9.2, 9.4, I think. I'd love to get this in a 9.8. Absolute favourite from 1978 with a John Buscema cover. Super cool. Number 5, I think. Yeah, number 5. Submariner, number 59, Pence copy. But this is I just absolutely love this cover. Submariner and Thor having a fight on it, from 1972 by Bill Everett. Lovely black cover, or back parts to it. So good, love it. Now, two of my favorite characters, probably of all time, Thor and Conan, go battle it out in What If number 39. Again, this is my number 4 in my top 10. Love everything about this cover. Again, this is probably one of those which I try to find in a 9.8. Not a huge significance except for Thor fighting Conan, from 1983, and the cover artist is Ron Wilson. Well done, Ron. This is a great job. Final 3. So number 3rd in the top 10. I have to put this on here because every single time I look at it, I just love the colours of yellows. I just absolutely love it. This is Journey into Mystery, number 105. My eyes almost gone there. From 1964 by Jack Kirby, with the Cobra and Mr. Hyde on the front fighting the mighty Thor, or Thor. I absolutely adore this cover. I love this in super high grade. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is number 3. Coming at number 2, we have Journey into Mystery, number 94, from 1963 by Jack Kirby. We've got Thor and Loki on the front cover at the UN. Again, I'm chasing after Loki this year for first appearance, so Journey into Mystery 85. This is one of my absolute favourites. Such a cool cover with Thor and Loki chilling out at the UN. Love it. That's number 2. And coming at number 1, I'm sure you guys probably all know this one. This is an absolute classic, by Jack Kirby. But yeah, I love a really, really good copy in this. This is quite low grade, but this is my favourite. This is number 1 from 1962, Journey into Mystery 89. So cool. So cool. I'd love a 7.0 or maybe even an 8.0, but I know that's going to be mega bucks. But this is such a cool cover. I'm really glad I got it in a raw format as well, rather than a CGC. But I'd love it. I just love a super high grade. Classic Jack Kirby. I don't think you can get any better than this. So that's my top 10 favorite covers, adding in some of the covers that I couldn't remove from, or I couldn't not talk about and show you. Such an enjoyable experience looking back through all of the issues. I took a good probably a good 45 minutes, an hour, just flicking through all of those issues. As I say, I've got about 700 Thor issues, and I'm sure there's some big covers that you haven't seen in there, like a Silver Surfer 4, and even Jim 83, Journey into Mystery 83, which is the first appearance of Thor, which again is a super cool cover. Why don't you let me know what you think is your favourite Thor covers? I'd really love to hear. Put a comment down below. Let me know what you if you think how you think I've done with these issues, and if you agree. If you haven't hit that subscribe, hit that subscribe now if you like this kind of content. Lots more Thor stuff coming up. But thank you very much for your time today. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.